Stay focused. We could still be attacked at any time.
We'll be fine so long as the prince is here.
You do speak sense sometimes, thief. Here we go. Whoop.
Have you tussled with the swimmers before?
Even though they're a bunch of weaklings, they keep picking fights with me.
Ever considered the issues that you're too strong?
The Sand Cascade lies not far to the west of here. It's a sight to behold. Definitely worth a look while we're in the area.
Might as well while we're here.
Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. If we bust this down, I think we could make it through. Here we go. You used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger.
interrupt this program for an update on the recent theft of an army tank. A sketch from an eyewitness has enabled us to identify one of the perpetrators.
Say what?
This man, spotted inside the stolen tank, has been identified as Rao, the 61-year-old sheriff of a small town to the north of the Central District, known as Apato Village. However, when we ran the fingerprints of this Sheriff Rao through a centralized database, we discovered a far more shocking truth. Rao is a mere alias. This man's true name should be familiar to every citizen of this kingdom. For it belongs to the military genius who became a general of the Royal Army at the tender age of 27. The legendary super soldier who protected Sand Land from rebels and outlaws alike. Famed for his mercy and gentlemanly conduct toward even his fiercest enemies. The great, renowned General Shiva.
Huh?
A staggering development, to be sure. For General Shiva has long been assumed dead, killed by the massive explosion caused when he protected Sand Land from the attempted Peachy Rebellion.
Bah, protected Sand Land. What I did was murder.
Not only that, but his nearby home was destroyed in that same explosion. Slaying his beloved wife and robbing the world of a star. The actress and musician, Sexy Terry.
Why didn't you tell me that was your wife? I'm mortified. If I'd known, I'd never have said...
Don't worry about it. I thought she was sexy too. That's why I asked her out.
But if she was your wife, why a magazine clipping?
Because all the photos I had of her burned up.
Shiva! No! It can't be! Inform General Hari of this at once! And while you're at it, tell the news office to double the reward for Shiva! And to make an announcement that anyone found sheltering him will be severely punished!
Yes, sir!
Shiva, what are you up to?
Zayu, explain this! You told me we'd gotten rid of Shiva!
Shh! Keep your voice down, Your Majesty!
What? General Shiva? You mean... that? General Shiva? I'm going to be fighting a legend? Now that's what I'm talking about! Send out the tanks and reinforce our defenses at all locations! Yes, sir!
So, what's the plan now, old man?
Unchanged. We find that spring, but first... I'd like to swing by one of the radio towers under the Army's control east of here.
Huh? What do you want to do at a radio tower?
I have a message that I'd like as many people as possible to hear. and the radio equipment there will let me broadcast what I have to say nationwide.
What are you doing? It's nighttime.
Not sure going to the Army's radio tower sits well with me. Is it really worth taking a risk like that?
Can't say. Maybe I've let my ego get the better of me.
Well, it's fine. Let the old fogey do what he wants.
Good grief. I won't stand in your way.
Whoop!
Thank you. Both of you.
So, what are you gonna tell everyone? At least that was sort of fun. Nice! One down! Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
It's the leader of the Raptors. I really cannot recommend fighting it unarmed.
Easy on the boost! Prince, easy on the boost!
It's after us! Its aim's pretty good!
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sand Land. We should stop by if we come upon any.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly towards you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly.
sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Well, so it goes. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient! Nice! One down!
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when
Maybe I should just run away, but what about...
Never heard anyone talk to themselves so loud.
So what if people hear me? Nobody cares about me anyway. I'm so forgettable, not even my fellow diamonds know I exist.
Oh, so you're with the bandits, huh?
Not by choice. They kidnapped me young and put me to work. I'm supposed to earn my freedom after this job. Except I can't do it. And since they barely acknowledge me, I figured I might as well just run off now. Then again, if they remember about me and come after me...
Just finish the job, man.
They want me to take out some monsters so they can expand their territory. How the heck am I supposed to do that alone?
That certainly does sound dangerous. What do you think, Prince? Should we help him?
Oh, come on. Do we have to?
I want to help this young man get his life back on track.
You mean you'll actually help me?
I personally don't see what's wrong with him being an outlaw.
Please! I'll give you something in return.
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right! Thank you so much.
Here we go. Look over there! Royal Army tanks!
This is far too many troops to be defending such a remote location. Were they expecting us?
Seems their commander's no stranger to war.
Royal Army soldiers all over Sand Land? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Nice! One down! Are there Royal Army soldiers all over Sand Land? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
At least that was sort of fun. 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 Traveling, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice! Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Observe them, huh? I'll try that next time. Whoa! ghost.
It's the leader of the raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
Prince, easy on the boost! Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when...
At least that was sort of fun.
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere.
No, I know!
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground. It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground. We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. At least that was sort of fun. Ever explore all of Sand Land?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Whoop.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sand Land. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly.
Do be careful, Prince.
easy on the boost! Prince, easy on the boost! Prince, easy on the boost!
Traveling, old man?
Fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice! Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all. There are plenty of towns and villages across Sand Land. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly. Well, that was easy. We done here?
Let's go back and let Hez know the job's done.
Traveling, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time.
We finished your job for you.
Thank you! Now I can leave the gang without any debts! Oh, right. Here's that reward I promised you.
Nice. Thanks.
So, what's next? You grew up among bandits, right? Do you have somewhere to go?
Oh, now that you mention it, the gang...
Why not head to Spino then? I'm sure they'll welcome you there.
Really? Even though I'm a former bandit?
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Okay! Guess that's where I'll be going then! I really owe you guys everything.
Here we go. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient!
Focus your attacks. Bring them down one by one.
Yep! Nice! One down!
General Are, the tank squadron at the checkpoint has been decimated.
They what?
General Shiva's tank took them out and continued on.
Ugh. Round up all the soldiers in the area and hunt them down!
Well, so it goes.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
Prince, see the radio tower on top of that hill? That's our target.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Don't get cocky just yet. The Army must be aware of our general location. They're sure to reinforce their defenses in the area.
Here we go.
Thank you!
Hardly any humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? Whoop! You used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all.
Nice. One down. Here we go.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sand Land. We should stop by if we come upon any.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us humans, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be nice. One down.
When the terrain's to your disadvantage, keep moving until you're in a better spot.
I wouldn't stop if you asked me to. Nice. One down.
The tank brigade at the checkpoint. All gone, sir.
What? So, the legend lives on. But why would he bother going somewhere so remote? Maybe he's heading for our water source to the south. That's it. The radio tower. He wants to make a broadcast. Signalman, alert all units near the news radio tower via encrypted transmission. On the double.
Sir!
All vehicles, advance east. Follow me.
humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? Whoop!
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Thank you!
Here we go. Something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump. Nice! One down. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump. army soldiers all over Sand Land. There's even a bunch near our village.
Don't let your guard down.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump. Explore all of Sand Land?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Huh. Huh. Whoop.
These ruins look relatively big. Our bot's ability should come in handy for exploring them.
Are you really sure it's safe to drive a bot around such dilapidated ruins?
There's no choice if we want to access all its areas.
Maybe so, but I can't help imagining the whole place coming down on our heads.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sand Land. We should stop by if we come upon any.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly.
These ruins look relatively big. Our bot's ability should come in handy for exploring them.
Are you really sure it's safe to drive a bot around such dilapidated ruins?
There's no choice if we want to access all its areas.
so. But I can't help imagining the whole place coming down on our heads.
Around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
Hey, Rao! We've been spotted!
There's more than I expected. But we can still take them.
Hold up! Looks like they've got us surrounded.
An ambush! What do we do? We're sitting ducks out here!
Watch your rear! Beelzebub, thief, you ready for this?
Like you have to ask.
How many times must I tell you to address him as Prince Beelzebub?
Dang, it's busted.
Looks like they disabled it in advance to keep us from using it. They read us like a book. This commander's a pro.
So you're saying this was all for nothing?
No, I think we can get it fixed. Just need the right materials.
We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is. We can repair it. Just need materials.
News office? This is Shiva. Former General Shiva. Yes, the man himself.
I have something I want to tell the people of this country, if you'll let me transmit it. Yes. Right away, please.
We have just received radio contact from a man claiming to be General Shiva himself.
What?
He has a message for you all, and while we have not been able to confirm his identity, we have agreed to transmit his words live on air, beginning now.
This is Shiva. First, allow me to sincerely apologize to you all for any distress I may have caused.
All units, cut the engines! Make it quiet!
I freely confess to the crime of stealing a tank. But unlike what you were told previously, I have not attacked any villages with it. I swear this on my life.
It is not my aim to spread panic and confusion amid this country. I intend only to find a legendary spring, which I assure you is no mere fairy tale. For this country cannot withstand any more drought.
Spring? Did he say spring?
What is he even talking about?
So please, just allow me to finish this mission without interference. When I find the spring, I promise to make its location public and return the tank I stole. That is all.
Actually, I have one final message for a certain person on an entirely different subject. Though this doesn't absolve my role in causing that explosion 30 years ago, I've learned the truth behind it.
Commander Zayu, you are the only one I will never forgive. Over and out.
Mr. Shiva, a question if you would. I'm afraid he's cut the line.
Contact the news office immediately! Tell them that they are never to allow that criminal to speak freely on air again!
This is bad, isn't it, Zayu? He said something about the truth behind that explosion! And then there's that spring he said he's looking for. Do you think what he's really referring to is our secret water source? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad.
I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. All right, let's keep heading south.
What goes through your head in the middle of a fight?
How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly. You'll find it hard to lose if you're always fighting on favorable terms.
Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
I know we've come all the way to this scrap pit for a car frame, but can we really find one here?
We will! Lady Luck's a fan of mine!
What was that you were saying about Lady Luck, Prince?
Oh, shut up! I'll just knock him out of the way! See? Easy peasy! Now let's go find that car frame! Here we go. Woohoo! Nice! We found one!
With just a few more parts, we could actually make a whole car.
You need parts too? Where'd you get those?
If not here, I'm not sure where.
Let's try asking Noel. Whoop! Closing up shop already?
Yeah, there's someone I have to meet right now.
Someone from the Royal Army? Or maybe the news office?
Why would you think that?
You've been acting strange ever since the warning about the punishment for hiding Shiva. I'm sure you figured out who we are by now.
You saw right through me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you were planning on ratting us out to the Royal Army?
We're putting the whole town in danger by letting you people stay here.
Your concerns are justified. We don't intend to cause you good people any trouble. We promise to never come back again. Just, please, allow Anne to keep staying here. She's a personal guest of Mayor Tor's and had no part in the theft of the tank.
Well, in that case, fine.
Hold on! We all busted out of the base in that tank to get...
Prince, thief, let's get going.
I'm gonna miss that garage. It was like our secret hideout.
Let's not be so hasty.
Mayor Tor!
Hades, don't you know what these people are doing? They've been trying to find a spring. And not just for their own personal benefit, mind you. They're trying to help everyone.
Are you crazy? If you do that, the army will hunt you for the rest of your lives.
Probably, but I can't stand by as the people of this nation suffer any longer.
Even if it means putting your life at risk and exposing your secret, General Shiva?
That is not my name anymore. But yes, even so. It's this warmongering fool's duty to return the future he stole from this country.
You heard the man. How about this, Hades? Perhaps we should hear from the entire town before making our final decision. I'm sure each resident has their own thoughts on the matter.
You're right. This wasn't something for me to decide on my own.
Will people actually welcome me in? I'm so nervous.
Hades! Is it true that you want to report Shiva?
Yeah, that's right. I would have done it too, if Mayor Tor hadn't stopped me.
And he was right to. We won't submit to the Royal Army's threats, even if it kills us.
Oh, are you still carping about that? The Civil War's long since over. For 30 years, to be precise, and we lost. Can't you accept that already?
The Royal Army is still the same bunch of jackbooted thugs they were back then. And I won't stop fighting until that changes.
Good grief. Once his temper flares, all you can do is wait for him to cool down on his own. Just leave him be. That said, I don't think we should report General Shiva either. He may have been our enemy in the past, but he's a decent, honest man. I mean, he's trying to find water for everyone, isn't he? I trust him.
That means a lot.
And if he takes the royals down a peg in the process, I can die happy.
Hold on. Do you still hate the Royal Army too, then?
You have to ask? Like I'd ever forgive them for leaving my hometown in ruins.
I think I know where I stand now.
Hey, you're with Rao, right? Aren't you leaving with him?
I was considering it, but they shot me down. Said I wasn't part of their crew.
What gives? Talk about harsh.
Right? I know they're just trying to protect me, but it still hurts. It's frustrating, but part of me is happy to know how much they care. So, I've decided to do what I can by looking after this place. That way, they'll always have somewhere to go back to. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear.
You sound like one of their crew, all right. In a good way.
Oh? Sorry we gave you the wrong idea. We wanted to tease you for a bit, but we're not here to chase you out.
We'll be happy to have you here. We know you guys are salt of the earth. The others don't know you like we do. We'd never rat you out.
We've never met anyone as good-hearted as you guys. Though BLs would hate being called that.
So anyway, we're glad you'll be standing guard at the garage.
And stay put. Leave convincing the villagers to us.
You've got it!
It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology. It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology.
What's wrong, Pleeka? Did you wet the bed again or something?
No, it's just that everyone in town seems mad and I'm scared.
Forgive me. I'm afraid that's all my fault.
Did you get in a fight with them?
Not exactly. It's more like I'm what they're all fighting over. I don't want to upset children, I think it's best we leave.
Are you guys leaving?
That's what we're all trying to decide.
But I don't want you or Beelzebub to go.
Maybe you should tell everyone that.
Okay.
She's a good kid. It's thanks to all of you that she could grow up to be so kind and carefree.
But I suppose you could say it takes a village, huh?
We don't want to disturb the community you've built here.
Pleeka considers all of you a part of that community too, you know. This cruel world only ever seems to take more and more away from us. That's why the rare gifts it gives, like new friendships, are something to be truly cherished.
That's very kind of you. I'm just not sure it would be right of me to take advantage of such kindness.
I think we've heard enough.
Right. Let's get the others.
It seems we have our verdict now.
Seems like it. Who knew hatred for the Royal Army ran so deep?
The Rebel Army's spirit appears to be alive and well.
See? There are others who support your cause.
Sounds like we've really got to find that spring now.
Guess so.
Oh, welcome back. That merchant told me he was saved by a demon on his way here. That was you, wasn't it, Beelzebub? Let me thank you too. You truly are a lifesaver.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Can't you just let her thank you?
I've got new wares available thanks to you. Feel free to take a look. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hey! Nice to see you again. Is it just my imagination, or has the town gotten more lively? Oh yeah, I found something cool, so I'll share it with you. Bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while.
So, did you find yourselves a car frame?
You bet we did. But we need more parts to build our car. Have any idea where we can nab some?
I'm afraid I can't help as far as parts go. But I'm sure you'll come across some sooner or later. Cars love car lovers, after all.
I suppose. Well, guess we'll keep an eye out then.
Let me take that car of yours for a spin once you build it.
I'll think about it.
Do you need anything?
you